I are seeing if we have a question, but Gina can go first.
Okay.
Okay.
I can
Thank you.
can wait if you guys are ready.
Okay,
We're not ready yet.
Gina. Go for it, Gina.
Okay. Okay. So April, don't roll your eyes at me. But I need to be walked through this again. I did it with April. We started and I tried to go back to it and I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay,
So
what are we doing?
I'm still working on this cookbook so that I have something ready for Digistore. And I asked ChatGPT because I'm trying to train this thing. He's not cooperative. It's like its second husband. And he's giving me all these fabulous ideas, like you're rolling down the thing with ideas, but we're not getting anything done. So I started with April redoing a new one because I had the original cookbook that actually doesn't belong to me, but I could give it away for free. So we started like a new, I don't know, something. So they had something to work with to edit, but now I can't remember how to go back and edit it. So can you show me how do I get back into that and how do I actually start editing it? And then how can I get stuff from ChatGPT, these great ideas that he's coming up with, actually in there?
Okay. So
I know that's a lot of
do you want
questions.
to do it or do you want me to do it? We should probably have you do it unless you really want.
I don't know if I know how to do it on here though, so I can try.
Well, let's just see what you have and then I know where to pick up.
Okay, how do I show you?
So down at the bottom of Google Meet is the share screen.
Okay.
Yep.
But then I have to get into Pagewheel, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay, so allow. I'm gonna share this window.
And while she's doing that, so Shannon is like, I love putting new people on the spot. And also because it's office hours, you know, it's like, I really prefer that people share their screen and do the thing. So when they walk away from this meeting, preferably they've moved on from whatever they were stuck on and more familiar with Pagewheel, having done it themselves. But
show my screen anyways.
Yep, show it anyway. And then now just go over to the tab that you want and we won't have that here.
So are you gonna disappear though if I go? Yeah, so you disappear.
How do I hear though?
Try split view. Is that what I do?
Don't worry. You don't need to see me because I'm just going to talk you through it. So yeah,
okay.
It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Split view thing that I have no idea how it got here.
That's okay. Don't worry. Wait, put your cursor over on the split view and
Here.
let's see if we can get rid of it. Maybe.
How do I get rid of it?
Nope, just ignore it. It doesn't matter. Other than it's taking up screen space.
Can I go
put
back?
Your cursor over the barrier in the middle and see if you can just, at least widen the Pagewheel one, then you can see it. There you go. Now you have a little more room. Okay.
Okay, so go to where? My products?
Oh, nope, go back to where you were. So your main dashboard. You just need to scroll down to see everything you've made.
Okay.
Yep. And then so,
This the generic one. Okay.
Yeah, so don't click on anything yet. I just want to share a couple things with you. So when you have a digital product that you're making in Pagewheel, if you click on that thumbnail image, it will take you to the digital product editor.
Okay.
Below that, where it says website,
Mm-hmm.
if you click on that, it will take you to the website editor.
Okay.
If you have finished and you've published everything and you just want your links, then see where it says your links, go ahead and click on that.
Okay.
No, go ahead and click on your links.
I don't think this is published though, but
it is because it has the yellow checks on it.
Oh, okay.
But that's okay. Nobody sees it until you start promoting the links. So don't worry about it. But guess what? You're live. But see, this is where over on the side where you can either copy the link or you can just open the page in another tab.
Okay.
And that's how, when you're just, you know, in general, you're going to spend a little bit of time in Pagewheel building your thing and creating the sales page. And then most of your time is going to be spent marketing. So this is where, like, if you're making pins for Pinterest or a post for Facebook or whatever, you can just click on your links, grab the link to copy it, put it on your, to make it easy for you to copy paste the live page link, whatever you're going to do with it, without having to go through the editor and the workflow. So that's what that is.
And what are the difference in these links again?
So the home page, that's your sales page.
Okay.
The thank you page is the here it is. So that's more like customer support. Somebody bought your thing 3 months ago. Now they can't find it. You can just give them the delivery page link. They can open it up and download the thing, right?
Okay.
Same thing if you're sharing it in a group or something. Like if you want to bypass your own sales page, and if it has instructions, if it's a mini course with video, it gives them the delivery page. And then the PDF, the same thing. It's like, you might want to do something else. You might want to download it and put it in Canva and make ad copy or assets or something with it. Or you might have a paid group, and when you make a new thing, you're sharing it directly to your paid group. They just need the link to the PDF. So there's use cases for why you might want to bypass your sales page. And this way you can just get it all from your dashboard. Once it's all said and done, you don't need to mess with the editor or go through the workflow anymore. You can just get the links here. So go ahead and close that.
Okay.
And so, see, the little yellow check by your website means that it's published. If it were not published, it would be gray.
Okay.
If none of your links were live, it would be gray. Sometimes we publish the website. Well, usually it's hard to do that without the same thing with the email. It's not live if the check's not there. And the promote will just take you over to copy packs.
Okay.
So, but that's how you can tell. So if you're halfway through a project and those are gray, it's like it's not live, and you're not going to have any links if it's not live. That's how you tell. So now, so what you wanted help with though was creating the recipe book, right?
Yeah, actually changing out some of this stuff and how to actually use some of the things that ChatGPT has created. Like it did create a really cool cover. And it did create a couple checklists and some things to add. But I'm not sure how to even.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll use a couple different tools to put all those things together, but go ahead and click on that thumbnail image and that'll get us to the editor for the book. So just X that out. So it's showing you this because you already published it and made it live, but Xing that out, here's the editor behind it where you can make changes. Okay. So let's do one thing at a time. So move your cursor over to the right and up to that row of controls. Next to the 3 circles, you see the little gray book. That's update the cover.
Okay.
So go ahead and click on that. Yep.
It doesn't like me.
I was doing that this morning, Janine, and my cover wouldn't update either.
Okay. Yeah, they were doing a lot of stuff this weekend, so I'll have to report that. But
when I clicked on update cover, it wouldn't go anywhere.
Okay. All right. Hold on, guys. So while I'm reporting this, while I'm making a note to report to the developers after this meeting, Gina, what I want you to do is go ahead and just make a note that you're going to click on update the cover, and then you're going to check a box that says no cover. Either check it or uncheck it. But there is a box that will turn off the Pagewheel generated covers.
So click the box that says turn off
It's just whatever it says. You're either going to click it on or off, but there's a no cover option in there.
Okay.
Okay, now I got to do, hold on, I got to make my note. So basically that turns off the Pagewheel cover, and then the cover that ChatGPT made for you, you're just going to make it page 1 of your book. And then it's the cover because it's the first page.
The
Yeah.
one that Kat created
Yeah.
is going to be page 1, but really it's the cover.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So do you have that cover from ChatGPT?
I just downloaded it. Let me see. if I
Okay.
can find
So-
it while I'm on here.
Yep. So what you can do is, okay, see on the right where the little heart button, or I'm sorry, on the left, my military left, right? Go down. Now keep scrolling down. Go past those buttons. We want to scroll up what's not being shown on your screen. There's some yellow buttons. Yep. Click on add a PDF. Yep. So that's where you want to drag that cover when you
Okay.
find it.
So can I just choose the
You
file?
can choose it. Yep. You
Okay.
totally- And so while you're doing that, I just want to make note to people, when you're making AI images, just remember that this is 8.5 by 11, and some of them automatically make squares. You have to tell them the dimensions that you want, or the aspect ratio. Aspect ratio is just the lowest common denominator of the width by the height, but 8.5 by, you can just say aspect ratio 8.5 by 11 inches and it'll do it for
Do you have any idea why it wouldn't let me choose it? Is it because I'm
It's because it's not a PDF file.
okay?
So X out of, yeah, cancel this, and just in your file finder, I don't know if I'll be able to see it on the share screen, but are you on a Mac or a PC?
Mac.
Okay, so I have a Mac. So just open up your Finder window.
Yeah.
And hold on, let me see. I believe you can right click on it and do a fast action, export it as a PDF. Hold on, let me check. Now that I'm saying that, make sure I'm not lying to you. Quick actions. Oops. Hold on, that is view it on an image. Yeah, if it's an image in your Finder window, if you right click on it, you'll get a little pop-up menu that starts with open, but down towards the bottom it says quick actions. Do you see that?
Yeah, I don't even know how to get my Finder window up when I'm on with you. I mean, it's coming up down here, I think, but I can't see it. Let me
Okay,
see.
go ahead and stop sharing. Yeah, the Google Meet is weird when it takes over everything. If you need to stop sharing to do this, just stop sharing so you can see what you're doing.
Maybe I can just, if I open this chat window, can we do something with it from here, maybe?
Nope, hold on. I'm going to kick you off of sharing for a second and show you what I mean. And I'm just going to share my whole screen. And it just makes my eyeballs twitch when we have the infinite thing going on. So I'm going to go over here. So this is my Finder window, right?
Okay, hold on, because now I can't see you anymore. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Okay,
I
I'm back.
just finished sharing.
Okay.
Okay. So see my Finder window here?
Okay.
So this is a JPEG file at the top. So I'm going to right click and see this little menu that popped up. So go ahead and do this on your computer at the same time if you can.
Okay, you went to your Finder window and what did you do?
So I found the file that and I right click on it to make this little menu pop up. So you have to have your cursor right over the file name.
So may I ask a question? When you're downloading, you're saying it has to be in a PDF form, not a JPEG form. Is that correct?
What I'm saying is, in order to upload it to Pagewheel, it has to be PDF.
All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. Yep. So yeah, so
The screen is telling me that. Okay.
yeah, but what I'm showing you guys now is if you get it in an image form, you can change it. So directly on your computer, I'm sure if a Mac does it, a PC does it, but on a Mac, I happen to have one. So I right click on here, and then over here in quick actions, it says create PDF. right? So I can just do that on my computer with my downloaded image and then upload that PDF file. An alternate way is to use Canva and do a custom 8.5 by 11 thing and then throw your image in there. Then you know for sure, then download it as a PDF. So it's a couple extra steps, but either way, you're just taking this image file and making a PDF file out of it.
Okay, I think I did it. Let me see if I can get back to it.
Yep. And then if you're just, for those of you watching, if I just create PDF, so see, it doesn't get rid of the image file, it just makes another file. This is the glider that hit the hay bale when they landed out and tore their wing off. Pilot's fine. But, okay, Gina, I'm going to stop sharing.
Got it. Okay.
And
I
now
think
you can go back to sharing. So
God, I wish I could get rid of this thing on this half a page. Ugh. Okay, how do I go back to sharing?
So you got to go back to your tab with Google Meet where all our happy little faces are, and then
Okay.
down at the bottom is a little
Share screen again?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Am I sharing now?
Not yet. It should give you a warning of share anyway, or go ahead and there's like a 2-step.
It says I'm sharing my entire screen.
Okay. Is anybody seeing it? Do I just have my thing on?
No, I see all of us.
So stop sharing and start it again?
Yeah, make sure you're on the Google Meet tab.
Okay. Yeah, I am, because I can see everybody again.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, just stop and then try it again.
Presentation is starting. It just says presentation is starting.
Huh, it's hanging up for some reason. I don't know. Okay. Well, here, let's just see if
You get into my account or no?
hold on a second.
Because I think I got the photo uploaded, but I'm not positive.
Okay.
And it's probably the wrong size because I didn't tell it a size.
Well, the only way to find out is put it in there, and then you can always delete it if it's not. And then, like I said, you can either tell ChatGPT or wherever you got it to make, do it again, only in this aspect ratio.
Okay.
And then, or like I said, you can just put it in Canva. You can make an 8.5 by 11 document and throw it in there, and then just adjust it how you want to fit there. In Midjourney, and I haven't tried this with other things, the little indicator that you're doing a direct command is 2 dashes, and it'd be something like AR and then 8.5 by 11, and I just put that in the chat. So if I were making an image in Midjourney, I'd be doing the imagine, so it's like imagine, and then me describing the type of image I want in quotes, and then I would put aspect ratio 8.5 colon, sorry, I did it wrong. It's not an X, it's a colon. 8. That is what a Midjourney prompt for an 8.5 by 11 image would look like.
Okay.
So, and you can just Google, or ask, if you're doing ChatGPT, hey, how do I get, just ask it for its own instructions.
Okay.
Yep, and it can help you with that, or just use Canva.
Okay.
There's choices. So what happens next? Hold on, let me get to, or I'll share mine, and we'll see how far we can get. Okay, so I'm in my settings. So if we are dashboard, do I have? Perhaps I wish it was cooler outside and was thinking of the winter time when I made this, but but same thing. So I clicked on that thumbnail to open this, and I'm Xing this out because it was already published. And this was just, I was just testing stuff. So this is a one-page digital product. But what happens, Gina, is when you add a PDF, so let's say I'm going to add that picture, like I just converted that picture, and it's a weird number. What happened? Hold on. I don't know what the file name is. 84483. Okay. 8483. And downloads. Well, I don't even know what is this. Oh, it's my bank statement. Do we all want to see my bank statement on a recording? That's awesome. Okay, let's do a lead sheet. Okay, so it's sideways, so that's not smart either. Hold on. Let me just find.
I just logged into Gina's account. The pictures, the PDF is not there of your cover. Do you want to just email it to me, maybe?
I mean, I just uploaded it, I thought, but do I hit, this is my digital product and I have rights to use it, or I know
Yes.
that I will not be able to edit?
Hold on. Why do I have so many weird PDFs in my account? Okay.
Just did, can you see it now?
Okay, this is one I'm going to use. We're going to say this is my cover. Okay.
Right.
So it just added the file, and I'm saying, yeah, it's mine. I didn't steal it from anybody. So I'm adding it. And what I just wanted to show you is, like, when we add new things, they always come at the end. So if you have a lot of pages, you're not going to see it. Right? So after you add it, then click on grid view, and then it's going to be the last page, and you're just going to move it to the front.
Yeah. I see hers now, but it's got white borders on the edge of it. So you need
It wasn't the right size then.
just go back to ChatGPT and say, this is great, but I need it 8.5 by 11.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's all you do.
Yep. Yep. And but check that no cover box first. When you do that, then this will be gone.
Yeah, you can't update the cover right now.
Yeah. So we're going to fix that bug. You just make it the very first page after the cover. And then once we fix that and you can turn the Pagewheel cover off, it will become the cover just because it's the very first page.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So you can still do that.
And when you just go in and add a recipe page for each new recipe, and then you're done.
Yep.
Right. Add a page.
So you do add a page, and then you go to the recipes, find a recipe. Which recipe page do you want? Right.
Okay.
And then you click on it. So I just clicked on that first one. And then you just, your list from ChatGPT, you just over here say, you know, here, hold on. Here, I'm going to show you a Google trick while you're doing this too. It's like beef tallow recipe 4. And then, so this is it's not recipe specific. So I'm going to hit space, and then I'm going to hit the letter Z, zucchini bread. That's really, it's summertime.
Ooh, that
Right?
would tell me.
Everybody has too much zucchini right now.
Yeah.
But you can do this as well, Gina. And if you do this like through the alphabet, A, okay, that's not really helpful. B, there's a lot of skincare stuff. C,
So
cooking.
Gina, do you see
Yeah.
it's filling in what people are searching for?
Yeah, so these are the top searches on Google right now today. And so if you go through the alphabet, or you might be, so if you're like, we're having this come up where it's like, listen, it's not doing recipes, then you might do for baking a something, a B, some, you know, like you can do that. Or you can go into ChatGPT And I don't know what you probably already have good information and you just need to scroll back for it. But I'd just be like, oh, I'm doing a recipe. It's like, what are the top 50 most popular cooking recipes using beef tallow? And you have to spell it right, which I never do. So here we go. We'll see what happens. And so here we go. And there's nice little sections, right? And so we're just going to go. So this is what we're going to do is like, okay, let's work on. I love you working on a recipe, but I'm hungry for lunch, right?
Yeah.
Beef tallow. We did French fries last time. Let's do something different. Beef tallow fried chicken. Okay, and then this is the little AI regen button, and you just click on that. And then there it is. There's the recipe. Here's all this stuff. Here's how to do it, the instructions. Then over here, we go to the AI image generator, and we're saying photorealistic beef tallow. What did we just say this was? Fried chicken. I don't know. Okay. I usually do on a white setting, table setting. And you can experiment with qualifiers. Hold on, I'm going to put this in the chat. But photorealistic is for it to, be like a photo. Hold on, let me put this in the chat. But you might say something like food blogger quality photo of, right? And see if that gives you different kinds of things, because that's what you want. Like the food bloggers are the pros at food photos. Right. So if this is fine, right? I have found that just saying on a white setting, because that's what food bloggers do anyway, and all the color focus is on the food, is sufficient. So it's like, here it is, woohoo, looks great, add it, and boom, there's your recipe page.
So can I ask you, so it came up, ChatGPT came up with some really cool ideas of things to add, like a little Gina, tying into my Gina recommends page. Okay. So a little Gina recommends section. So if I want to add a little blurb on this page, can I or no?
No, this page was like, this is the very specific layout of it.
Okay.
Right.
But she could add the little paragraph underneath the title. She could put a little something there, right?
Yeah, you can edit all of this any way you want. You just can't really change the layout of it, right? Like, so, but yeah, absolutely what April's saying. You could put something in here, or when you think about what the page, depending on what you and ChatGPT have in mind, you might want a recipe where it opens up recipe on one side, Gina recommends on the other, where you're like, here's all the things you need to make this.
Right. And then it did tell me to like put a page of like Amazon tools and put them, but my head is ready to blow because like, okay, I have to get all these links. I don't know how to do it.
So here's the thing, what I recommend, because remember, it's like all of the AI tools, the chat ones, they are specifically designed to keep expanding the conversation. Like they don't, after a certain number of back and forths, they don't remember the beginning of the conversation, and they are designed, they're like in never-ending creative. Oh, you could do this. Oh, while you were, it's like, I just thought of something. What if we do this? It's designed to do that. So it's a great place to get ideas, but it's never going to let you go.
It's the worst place for me to be.
Yeah. So
because
But then
exactly
you can,
what you're doing
yeah.
to me.
but so watch this. You say, well, what else can I add to this book for the readers? So now I'm making it expand, right? So now, oh, I can say what it is, cooking basics, storage guide, this and that. And I'm going to say, ooh, oh, that's awesome. Awesome. How can I incorporate this with affiliate marketing, right? Or something like that, you know, just like, hey, I'm an affiliate marketer and I'm trying to sell more stuff. And it's like, oh, build a recommended equipment section. Here you go. Create a shopping list. Da, 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 da. And now you go, here's where you have to tell it. Holy cow, that's a lot. What is the minimum viable product is a software term, but it will recommend minimum viable product I can publish to start selling immediately and then add more later, right? Because yeah, that's so, and that's just, so Gina, like everybody, creative mode is fun. And most people can get stuck in it, right? And this is where you just have to add on the little habit of, it's like, okay, you have these lists of all these ideas, but in this list, now you're going to draw a line with your pen or your cursor or your whatever and start saying, this one has to be done before I can do the next step. So it's like, okay, we're going to just make the cookbook. That's it. And see it started. What not to include. Don't make it 200 recipes. Don't add non-recipe stuff. Now, where to put the affiliate marketing? Not in the recipes. Instead, create one page at the end. Because remember, the most beautiful thing about digital stuff is you can always edit it. And Pagewheel was specifically designed so you, even after you publish it, you can go back and edit it, and it's the same URL. So you don't have to make a second product and re-promote it or whatever. All you have to do is, you know, you can change your current promotion and your sales page to add that there's more stuff on it. But all your old links that are floating out on the internet are still good. And when the user, if the user finds it from an old Pinterest pin that says 50 recipes, and now it has all this other cool stuff in it, you just over-delivered. Right? They're just going to be pleasantly surprised. So, and they have no idea. Here's the thing where what we forget the most is nobody else knows what we wanted to make at first. They don't know that it only has 50 recipes and we wanted to do 200. They're just going, wow, these are the 50 recipes and 24 of them right off the bat are ones my family loves because you chose the top most popular recipes in the first place, right? So nobody else sees that stuff. And you can make this 200 recipes later, but you know, you're better off putting your affiliate marketing stuff in there first. And then when you add another recipe and it needs that special kitchen utensil that's not in your affiliate marketing list, you just need to add one more link as you go, right? But you're selling. You're already selling. So, but this is the thing where, like when you're using ChatGPT, like it's never going to help you narrow stuff down and get started. You have to tell it to do. And then after a few back and forths, it's going to forget and you're going to have to remind it. So that's how you kind of control that conversation.
Yeah, he's going crazy. Like he's got all kinds of great ideas, but I keep telling him, we have to get this done in 2 days. Where can I start? And it's,
yeah.
And I'm like, there goes my head.
Yeah. So what I do, if this is the one that's meant to be inspired by the one that's provided by the other people, it's like, then you go in here, it's like, you can just use their recipe names,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And then you're going to get a different recipe. You're definitely going to get different instructions and stuff.
So
or like,
would it be better for me to just stay inside here and type in that little yellow box than my chat, who again is like a husband that doesn't listen, and is going crazy over there,
mhm.
and then trying to move it over? I should stay in here.
Yeah.
I
So
can
you
get-
went over here, all you needed from here, and you didn't even need it if you're going to go off the recipe book that already provided. And for guys, if you don't know Gina's story, this is an MLM that they provide her the recipe book in order to sell their beef tallow. They want her to sell their beef tallow. So she's not like stealing an idea or anything like that. But like right here, right, is 50 recipes, right? And it's like,
All I needed was that are the top searched for recipes right now,
mhm.
and then pop them into the yellow box.
Yep. And the only reason you would go in here and do any more is to say, I would like 10 dessert recipes made with beef tallow, right? Or popular. You can say popular, but it's like at all, because it's like, well, that's kind of, okay, there you go. And chocolate chip cookies, those are pretty popular. So you were just, all you were doing was identifying that, hey, if I want this to be kind of the introduction, here's just to, because what are you trying to target? You're trying to target the person who wants to get away from seed oils and stuff and incorporate beef tallow
Mhm.
in what they already do. This is not I'm a foodie and I'm exploring new recipes. I mean, you could do that angle too, but if you chose the angle, this is someone who's just trying to be a little healthier, but their family already likes what they like, then you're going with those popular recipes because they most likely are using some of them, and just how to cook with beef tallow. And you just identify the gap of, well, hey, they probably make some desserts. Here you go. Here's a little bit of desserts because ChatGPT didn't throw that in there, right?
Okay.
And you might even, just to keep it simple, you might even delete a section that it recommended where you're like, nobody wants beef tallow ice cream section or something, I don't even, now I can't find the list.
Okay.
Oh, here, where you're like, okay, well, maybe to keep it simple, I'm going to replace baking and dough because that's a more complicated than the busy family, the mom who just wants her family to be healthier, and I'm going to put popular desserts in. And then you didn't even expand the scope of your project. You're still just doing 50 recipes, and you're just going to save this for something you can add later.
Okay.
Right.
And then can you just show me real quick again, if I do want to link something, like if I'm going to say you're
And you
using
say, yeah,
Japan or whatever, and I want to put my Amazon link in there.
yeah. So here, and we just got to watch this margin, the bottom margin, right? So, and you can use ChatGPT. You could actually, if you want to stay in Pagewheel, we can go here, and we can go to, let's see, where is the AI stuff? Oh, it's not here. It's on the sales page. Okay. But you could take this and say, shorten this recipe introduction to 1 sentence. And then just put it in there. Okay. So you still have a description, which is what you expect to see on here. And you find everything you need to prepare this delicious dinner here. And then it's Gina's what?
I mean, I'm going to use the Gina recommends.
Gina recommends. Yeah, I just couldn't remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gina recommends, let's just say it's ginarecommends.com, right? Okay. Or not. It could just be here, and you could do it like this and do Gina recommends, however you want to do it. Because
Okay.
this is just text, and then you highlight it, and then here's the link, and that's where you plug in the link to that page.
Okay. Can I have chat or the AI in here? Probably chat, I'm guessing. Input this recipe and find me the Amazon products to use for it.
Let's find out. I bet you could. Did I do? Oop, didn't do that.
I think for that, you would need to create an Amazon idea list.
Right, but you're just talking about searching for the things themselves, right? It's like, find me an Amazon.
Because you're an affiliate, right, Gina?
Every,
Well, I
every
think so.
kitchen utensil.
Yeah. So you would need to create an idea list, though, and then link to the idea list.
In
Right. But this
Amazon.
is just like,
Right.
first you have to find the thing.
Right.
Yeah. But so this would just be, you just threw the whole description in there. And Gina, you always have to double check and like read it yourself, because it will make
I
stuff.
told her to make these recipes too, because
She wants to give me extra work.
I
Well,
know, but you don't want somebody coming back and going, okay, this did not taste good.
right. Well, that's what I'm saying now. And this is particular to recipes, right? Is that this ingredient list is not copyrightable, right? So you could take the your Melaleuca ingredient list and the name of the recipe and tell ChatGPT, write the instructions for how to make this recipe. And it's this part, this paragraph and this part that is copyrightable, right? So you might say that, so like what I did on a food blog was on the instructions, I was like, I want every step to start with the action verb of what they're going to do, right? They're going to mix, they're going to stir, they're going to, bake or whatever. So it was just worded differently. But ChatGPT doesn't know what's in the Melaleuca book. So if you just give it the ingredients and the name and say, hey, write the instructions for me on how to make this, then instead of cooking it, you can just put it side by side with the Melaleuca recipe and just make sure that it makes sense. But it's worded differently.
Those have all been tested.
Right. Because they've already tested it. So you can do that. But yes, you should. I would never put out a recipe book if I didn't either do that or cook it myself. Because you just never know, it can be garbage. But that way it's like
list for you, right? It did come up with a list, and then I can just put that into Amazon.
Yeah, so if we click on this, now we have, hold on, open the link. Is it going to a new tab? Can you guys still see this? Yeah. So here it is, right? And this is just me. See, here's my affiliate stuff up here where I can get the link.
Okay.
And it's going to have my affiliate suffix appended on there, right? And then build. But this way, so you use ChatGPT to find it on Amazon, and then you're going to go over to Amazon and build that list.
Okay.
Yep. And then with the list, you only need to put in one link here, right?
Instead of individual products, I can link the whole list.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. If you wanted to do individual products, you would do it like this. You would say, look, large, heavy bottom skillet, and highlight that and add your affiliate link for the skillet. Or deep fryer. Put your link for the deep fryer. It's, it's just individual choice how you want to do it. Having the one list is cleaner on the page. Having it in the steps might be easier for the user. I've never tested it. So I think I would just go with personal preference on that. But you could do it individually or not.
Okay.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then after that page is done, I look good next.
No.
Yes.
No. Well, if you're going to do another recipe, now you're just going to add another page. Go back here and be like, oh, I'm going to alternate the looks of the pages. So I'm going to pick a different page. for my next one. And don't forget, on the grid view, you can still reorganize them
Okay.
if you want to. And so now you have the next page.
I will say though, I have gone through and done looks good next after every page just because I'm paranoid that if I
That's
don't,
true.
then it's
Yeah.
gonna dump some pages.
Yes. That's, yeah, saving work. Losing work is the worst thing ever. Current text cannot fit within. So that's just giving me a warning about the margin,
Okay.
right? And AI just give it. So that's again where it's like grab you can grab this. You can grab just the instructions and have ChatGPT shorten it. You can grab the steps. You can just hit AI regen here and let it rewrite it again if you want. I think for what you're, so it's still doing it long. So it'd just be like, grab this, I'd grab the whole thing and have ChatGPT just write it shorter and then put it in there. But if you're doing, you know, the ingredients from the recipes that you have, then same thing. You're going to paste it in here. If you get a warning about the margin, then go back to ChatGPT and say, hey, I need this to be a couple sentences shorter. Or, you know, I just need a briefer version.
If I delete those ingredients and copy and paste the ingredients from the other cookbook, then I run that AI up there to get it.
So this is what I do. So say, let's see, let's just say beef tallow pie crust recipe. Okay, let's just pretend that this is your recipe book, right? And so what I'm going to do is go find the ingredients and copy them. And then I'm going to go back here and I'm going to say, write a beef tallow pie crust recipe instructions using these exact ingredients. And then
Now you're in chat, not in Pagewheel, correct? Over here.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I would do it in chat. Because we have in Pagewheel, it's got a specific, we have our own layers of prompts between this and the AI engine that you never see. That's how we made it so it will produce the output with a very brief prompt. But it's intended that the user's not giving in ingredients, right? And so you might see some conflict. Since you already use ChatGPT, it's probably easier to just do it this way. And then here you go, you have the instructions, and then I don't need all that words. Well, here, let's just copy the whole thing. We're gonna go in here, boop, and we're gonna delete all these. Boop. Where'd that go? Okay, sometimes it doesn't want to delete. Why isn't it deleting? Wow, we may have bigger bugs going on right now. So I can't type in here at all. Okay. Okay, Gina. So I got to get some bugs fixed. It's like, but you can still in a document start creating all these to get ready to copy paste. But just copy paste them in here. If you get the margin warning, you just go right back here and say, this is great, but I need it to be more brief or briefer. English is failing me right now. So here we go. There's short version, right? And if that's too brief, you can say, how about something in length between these two attempts? Then there we go. So it's, you know, And then you can always go in and lightly edit itself, but then you just, copy paste it in there and you're good to go.
Okay. Okay.
Is that what you needed?
It is. Thank you.
Okay.
And I'm probably going to need it 12 more times.
Yeah, no, that's okay. But just, it's like when you were given so many things, it's like I would recommend like just work on these recipe pages, because then you're going to start, it's like then it's going to develop into muscle memory and you're going to be the recipe page making boss. If you try to make a recipe and then go do that other thing, now it's like do all the recipes and then do your affiliate pages. Don't do recipe affiliate page. It's just harder that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So get the page done, get all those done, and then go back and add links on all of them. And okay.
Yeah. And that just that's just going to make it stick in your brain better doing it that way.
Yeah. I need some glue for my brain. Yes.
Yeah. We all do. Okay. And so I have some bugs to report in there. So you're going to work out of a document for now, knowing that it would be an exercise in frustration trying to edit it right now. And we'll try to get ahead of you.
Exercises in frustration. I have lots of those.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, if this helps you, like when you have all that stuff in ChatGPT, all those good ideas, it's like make a Google Drive folder, copy all those good ideas, put it in the Google Drive folder, and then your brain can rest that you preserve those ideas.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Mhm.
Today I was like, okay, maybe I can just print it. If I could print it all, then I could have it in front of me and I can.
Yeah, but then you still have all those ideas in front of you. It's like if you put it in a Google Doc, then you can like highlight, okay, here's the one thing I'm working on right now. And then when it's done and you go back, you can unhighlight it and cross it out or delete it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But put a big note at the top of your document that is marketing and sales comes before the next idea. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you want to be spending more of your time doing that once you have your first thing out. Yep. Woohoo. Okay. So I don't remember what all your questions were. Is that enough for now?
That's enough for now. I'm not going
to answer any more of your questions till you show me a finished recipe book. How about that? Pinky swear.
I don't know about finished. Maybe the recipe page is finished. How about that?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Shannon has no questions and she learned a lot with Gina's questions. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right. Everybody else doing good?
Yep.
For the week. We're going to go forth and conquer.
Yep.
All right. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome. Bye. I got to stop this.